Chapter 2. The next day, Sean sat in the grass again and thought about the gold in the leprechaun's pot. I must find that pot of gold, he thought. Suddenly, Sean saw the leprechaun again. He came out of the forest and ran through the tall grass. Sean ran after him and caught him. He lifted him into the air. Now you can't escape. Where did you hide that pot of gold? Sean asked in a serious voice. The leprechaun was very scared. What gold? He asked. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, you do, said Sean angrily. You cut my hair to make that gold. The gold is mine. Okay, said the leprechaun. Put me on the ground and I'll show you where the gold is. Sean didn't believe the leprechaun. I won't put you on the ground, he said. You'll escape, and then I'll never find the gold. I promise I won't escape, said the leprechaun. Leprechauns always keep a promise. That's true, thought Sean. Everybody knows that leprechauns always keep promises. Okay, said Sean, and he put the leprechaun on the ground. He followed the small man into the forest. They walked between the tall trees and the small bushes. After about 20 minutes, the leprechaun stopped and pointed at a bush. The gold is here, in the ground, under this bush, he said. But I can't dig for the gold, said Sean. I don't have a shovel. Then you must go home and get a shovel, said the leprechaun. That isn't a good idea, said Sean. I'll never find this bush again. All the trees and bushes in the forest look the same. Then wait here, said the leprechaun. I'll run home and get my shovel. And he started to leave. Sean pulled the leprechaun's coat to stop him. Oh, no, you won't, he said. You're trying to trick me. You'll go home and never return. And then what will I do? The leprechaun thought for a few minutes. Then he jumped up and down. I'm very happy. I have a fantastic idea, he said. What is it? Asked Sean suspiciously. Tie your yellow scarf around the bush. Then you'll see it immediately. That's a good idea, Sean thought, but he still didn't trust the leprechaun. Are you trying to trick me again? He asked. When I leave, will you take the scarf from the bush? I promise not to take the scarf from the bush, said the leprechaun, and leprechauns always keep a promise. And do you promise not to take the gold? Sean asked. Yes, I promise, said the leprechaun. I won't take the gold from under the bush. Then the leprechaun disappeared into the forest. Sean took his scarf and tied it around the bush. Then Sean ran to get his shovel. Now I'll find the bush easily, Sean thought happily. I'll see my yellow scarf. I'm going to be rich. Sean returned to the forest with his shovel, but he didn't believe his eyes. He saw hundreds of yellow scarves. There was one on almost every bush. He started to dig under the bushes to find the gold. It was hard work, but Sean continued. He dug and dug, but he didn't find anything. He tried for many months and years, but he never found the leprechaun's pot of gold. Some people think he's still trying to find it today.